Hi, this is Sumit Kumar Dash from Informatica Global Customer Support Team. Today we will look more into how to use the task flow with run using option. How to use the task flow with the run using option. What is task flow? Task flows in Informatica Cloud define the execution sequence of the task. To create a task flow, you must first create the task and then add them to a task flow. A task flow is analogous to a workflow in Informatica Power Center. A task flow controls the execution sequence of data integration tasks like mapping configuration task based on the output of the previous task. It allows you to run tasks in parallel using advanced decision-making criteria, time tasks, perform other advanced orchestrations and recovery options. Run using option. This option is used to execute the task flow with inputs. To run the task flow using task flow inputs, open the task flow and then from the Actions menu, select Run Using. Please note the Run Using option is disabled if the task flow contains unsaved or unpublished changes. To run the task flow, you must save and publish the task flow. In an ingestion task, step 2 leverage a file ingestion task for the task flow orchestration. In the ingestion task step, you can select an existing file ingestion task. We can perform the data integration operations after moving files to an immediate location and before transferring files to the target. Now let's look at the demo of how to use the task flow with the run using option. So we have already created one task named as Sumit underscore 0429846 as a copy and saved in a certain location. So this task is pretty much simple with having three components called as an start, a mass ingestion task and an end component. Let's check out each and every component. Here we have a start option and in the general section we have provided the name of all of this task. In the start, I have used the binding as a REST API SOAP and added a allowed group and a user. Input field, if I select, I have chosen a source and a text type. All the other things like the temporary fields which is automatically added here as an ingestion task, and this is my mass ingestion task name as SumitGen 2022 downstream. Advanced and notes I haven't touched yet. Now, when I start with the users which is present as a test group and the user as SU dash, this task flow will be started as an REST API and it will go to this mass ingestion task. Now let's check the properties of this mass ingestion task. In the journal tab, this is the ingestion task 1 by default name we have given, and in the ingestion task it is using an MI job, mass ingestion job. Over here certain inner location prutu and the name is the mass ingestion task. Now if we look at the input fields over here, we can find out the input fields whatever I have chosen, like the source connection as a name and the type is at the connection level. Here I have chosen the Sumit Advanced SFTP v2 connector. If I click on edit button, you can see there are the various fields which are present. And these are the various connections which is already present over this runtime environment. You can choose either content, field or formula based upon your requirement. Just for the demo purposes, I have chosen this content. In the end section, it is all the default settings. Now, whenever you make any changes, you need to first publish the task flow so that you can use the run using option. You can directly run this task by using this run option, or you have to go to this actions button, click over here and you will find the four other properties. In the third one you will find the run using. Now click over here, you will open a separate window. This window is, you can see you can create your own input collection so that you when you run this task flow you can pass it as an input. There is one input button present over here. If you click as an input, you can create your own input and click on save. Once you save it, you will get these kind of options. So right now for today demo purpose I have already created one input and choose it as a source. and this is its format, which is present encoding as in JSON. Whatever changes you have to make it over here, you have to click on save button. Once you save, these fields will be saved with this input. Now let me execute it. So as you could see, the run using status, it has been successfully executed. When we click on over here, it will give us more information. Let me click on OK. So I have selected twice. Okay, so this has already been success. As you can see, let me check on the my job section. You can see the task, this one has been successfully completed. If we go over here, you will get subtask list, what exactly the subtask, which is actually a mass ingestion job, and its status is success. This is under execution now, and it may took some time. Okay, so right now the first one is a suspend. Let me stop it for a while. So this is how we can execute the task flow. So once it's succeeded, you will find all the entries which is present inside the mass ingestion job. If you select on the view subtask, then this is the first task which has been successfully completed. You can download the session logs from here to fetch its record. Similarly, there is another option if you would like to see here as an advanced view to check what exactly happened over your task flow.
We would love to hear from you. You can drop us an email at supportvideos@informatica.com. Also, you can send any query at our Twitter account InfaSupport. Thank you.